somebody needs to come out here and get this crosswalk adjusted so we can get all the way across the street before the time runs out. Need at least 12 seconds, and you ain't giving it to us. Over here on Ponce de Leon, where the Majestic is, and Plaza Theater, whatever their address is, who knows? I don't know. Anyway, y'all can figure that one out. The new mobile home. Don't you just love it?
Do it today. Your customers, the American people, they need relief now. So let me summarize. Today I'm calling for a federal gas tax holiday, state gas tax holiday for the equivalent relief to customers, oil companies to use their profits to increase refining capacity rather than buy back their own stock, gas stations to pass along the decree, not the decree, but the decrease in oil prices to lower.
Political allies, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she's going to check with Congress to see if there's any support for the ideas. I'm Frank McCaffrey reporting.
Head of the administration's ongoing struggle to cool high fuel costs, Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm is meeting Thursday with oil executives to discuss what else can be done to help ease the pain at the pump.
Obviously, they're making a huge amount of profits. It's not about funding, but perhaps there is something that they need, some additional help with identifying a supply chain issue. I just don't know. So we'll see. We'll have that. This is an honest.
Everybody's paying a higher price for everything. Fuel, food, their rent, everything for these things. What's wrong with this picture? Why is storm drain over there? And why is all this water here? I say piss poor planning.
They have now become an invasive species. There are more than 14,000 registered e-scooters for rent in the Italian capital, but very few are actually used.
The number of the scooter that is used in this moment is at 2% of the world number.
And that is a problem. Giuliano Fritelli, head of the Italian Union for the Blind and Visually Impaired, tells us that it is a particular challenge for disabled people.
There are many problems with the scooters. The first is the wild parking. They should be installed not all over the sidewalks, because people who cannot see and all the other people, a mother with a stroller, an elderly person, have to walk in the street.
But the Eternal City's cobblestone streets aren't necessarily safe either.
To ride around town, especially on historic centers where it's almost impossible in a car, this is it. For that 2-3 mile radius that you move fast around.
The scooters are used mostly by tourists who don't always seem to follow the rules. The scooters are supposed to have only one person on them at a time. They are not allowed on the sidewalks. And share riders are supposed to be at least 18 years old. In June, an American couple was fined over $800 for throwing a rented e-scooter down the Spanish Steps, causing $26,000 worth of damage to the marble steps. And now the city of Rome has a plan. Starting in January 2023, the city council says it will reduce the number of scooters from about 14,000 to 9,000, and the number of companies renting them from 7 to 3. The scooters were also supposed to ease Rome's stifling traffic, but they are actually making it worse.
Did you see 2 people in the scooter? Two scooters, do you see? It is very dangerous.